side of the United States, and I am speaking to the people in South America. Though we support the idea of Black Lives Matter, we don't support the organization of Black Lives Matter. They don't represent us. There is a great deal of Black Americans who do not align ourselves with that organization. They are not the movement that speaks for us. We are our own movement. They don't represent the streets. They don't represent Black America. So to the world, they are lying. What we're trying to do is create true unity with all of our brothers and sisters. In America, they only want Black people to sing for them, to dance for them, to entertain them, but they don't want to see us as the people that we are. See, we don't separate ourselves by anything other than the color of our skin. That's it. We don't go any deeper. We don't have to separate you by being short, tall, or a midget. We don't do that. So when you say Black Lives Matter to me, yes, I believe that Black lives do matter. And I know that in your country and in other countries, we are abused, killed, and murdered. Yeah. But what you're being told and what you all are following is not representatory of the true battle that is happening in this. Black Lives Matter didn't go to Brunswick. Black Lives Matter didn't form a militia. Black Lives Matter is not holding the formation. Black Lives Matter is not the one that told everybody to get in the street and get uncomfortable. Black Lives Matter is not the reason that the police come out with all the hardware. So we don't want to hear about Black Lives Matter. We believe in the concept, but we do not align with that organization. Go to their website and read what they're really about. They don't give a damn about Black men, especially straight Black men. The only men they care about are gay men or trans men. They hate men like me. So no, even though I love all my Black people, I don't separate you. So the unity that needs to happen globally needs to happen in spite of our differences, not because of them.
Okay, here is someone person as like us, say like us. She think there's like a crazy thing about separate us from white, and that just led more discrimination and segregation. Like you think that separate like a Black and white people is like the best option, or
here? Yes, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. The definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We tried to integrate with the white man. We tried to work alongside the white man. Black folks are peaceful by nature. We are not a warrior people. By nature, we're not. We get along with everyone. But every time that we have attempted to work along with the white man, all they've done is integrate us into their systems. They don't integrate into our system. We have to live under their laws. We have to spend their money. We have to live where they say. That's not working anymore. Every other country has a group of people that they can call their own. If you're in America, you can go to Chinatown. You can go to Little Italy. You can even go to Little Colombia, but you can't go to Blacktown nowhere in America. So how is this integration? It ain't working for us. Gentrification is the other problem. The little bit that we did have, they destroyed. The little bit that we still got, they want to move in on and still treat us like second-class citizens. No, we're done with integration. It's time for separation so we can determine our own destiny. Let me tell your viewers one thing. The meaning of the word racism is to have complete and total control of the final outcome of a whole race of people. When have Black people ever had that power over white people? Never. So we can't be racist, but we can be pissed off about what you're doing to us. So we've had enough. So if you don't want to work with us, if you don't want to integrate correctly so that we're even, it's time for us to separate. It is time for black people all around the world to get together and have our own, make our own decisions, make our own money, determine our own course, have our own news, have our own airlines, have our own power, have our own country, have our own military, have our own problems, not problems caused by trying to integrate with somebody that has raped, robbed, and pillaged everywhere they've gone on this planet. Y'all excuse me, I get a little amped sometimes.
I know that you are so radical and titus and you're so faster, but I say, okay, I need to understand. I like anxiety.
As long as you got me. You got me? All right, cool. We good. We good.
Yes, okay. Right for me. Then my question now is like, you two saw that the black people now is prepared for a separate, for start to work alone and building a work alone?
I believe that the first thing we have to do collectively, that's why the movement is worldwide now, because we've all come to the point where we all have lost. COVID-19 shut everybody down. COVID-19 put everybody in the house. COVID-19 took away your job. COVID-19 put everybody on an equal playing field. So now that that's happened, the time is right for all of us to first wake up, take off the mental chains, stop playing the separation game, see us as brothers and sisters, and say, we're going to work together in spite of what's happening. We might have to do it over here a little bit. Y'all do a little bit over there, and we meet in the middle. So the game plan is that we find a place where all of us can call home, and everybody brings something to the table. If the United States doesn't want to carve out an area for us, then we need to leave here and have an exodus and go somewhere. Maybe it's in South America. I don't know. Maybe it's in Africa. I don't know. Maybe it's, but we need our own space, and every one of us. It's not a single action. We can't do it by ourselves. Y'all got to back us up. Y'all can't do it by yourselves. We got to back y'all up. The people over in Africa can't do it by themselves. We got to back them up. You see, the Chinaman and the white man, they trying to get everywhere. You see, we had everything, and now they trying to take everything. The problem, Nora, is that they don't want us here anymore. They don't want to share. They want us gone.
Okay. Give a personal, Jefferson say, give a personal example, my Nora. How have you been used? White people who prepare begin your French. Okay. Is that he's a friend that you tried to do me? You try. Oh. Hey, Danita, I find you. You have been, let me see. Reward on the continent. Try to generate more. Okay, let's see that he's up here again. Oh, yes, let me see. Here's Arthur again.
Oh my God.
It's like a home hunt 8 times in less than 1 hour.
You see what I mean? And I'm going to be honest. I've watched your broadcast many times. You never have this many problems.
No, it's what I said. I never.
This is going to be your most memorable interview. You invited the right person this time because they're blocking. They don't want your people to know. But that's what we do here. That's what we do. Next question, my sister.
Yes, I want to respond the last question to the public put, okay? This is the last question.
Okay. Use all black products. I'm looking at some of these too.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I tried to read this. Yes, I have it. You have tried to be everywhere. Oh my God. Let me see. Let me that he come back.
I swear they're hating like a motherfucker. I saw something. Let me back up. I saw a question while you were gone that I want to address. Yeah, we back. They mad. Y'all see what they doing? See, the public needs to understand what they're witnessing here. This is censorship. Okay? That's why, and I'm going to say this, we need our own platform. We need our own platform. Like this is Instagram. We need Blackgram. Okay? We need Blackgram that we control. You have to remember we're on someone else's platform. So what you all are witnessing is censorship. They're censoring her show because they know I'm going to tell the truth.
Yes, I want to respond to the last question. These people here that say like you are right, if you are power. But someone person why like you have tried to be everywhere. The cat is correct the pronunciation or the cutting?
I can't see the question. Can you? I don't see the question.
Oh, I don't know.
The problem is that there's so many questions going. They're going so fast.
Let me ocultar, reportar. Fijar comentario. This is the question. You can see.
I see it now. You've tried to be everywhere, educating a name that doesn't. I can't see the rest. It said you've been everywhere, educating a name that doesn't, and then it cuts off at B. I don't know what the B. They mean educating a name that doesn't what? I can't see the rest of the question.
He said like that. You have tried to be everywhere, educating a name that doesn't belong to you, belong to a famous DJ, and now you are trying to generate more crazy postural separation.
It cuts off, it doesn't. We'll move on to the next one.
You say like that. We need.
It's a troll. Someone says it's a troll. They're saying ignore it. It's a troll. Everybody's saying it's a troll. Ignore the question, Nora. It's a troll. You should block him. It's a troll.
Danger as the people been giving us to hell. Okay, no. Now the people is like that. Move on from the question. Move on.
Please, yes, because we got to keep it moving. We don't entertain trolls in our conversations.
Okay. Then
everybody's saying it's a troll.
It is. I don't know if maybe you have more like a proposed for how was can work here in Colombia.
Say again.
I don't know if maybe you have like a more proposed. You know the context to Colombia a little.
Not as much as I would like to. I would think that as I'm educating myself about the situations that are happening in each and every country, and every country has a different set of issues. I'll give you an example. Even though we're fighting against the white man here in the United States, my brothers and sisters in Jamaica are fighting against the Chinaman, but they're fighting the same way. So even though we're all on the same message, we have different issues. I'm not going to say that I'm an expert on the situations that are facing and pretend that I'm that intelligent about that. I would learn from those people.
Yeah, here is the other question is, what is the best advice you could give to Black community in Colombia?
Two things. Number one, if you're not practicing group economics, begin now. Hold your dollars and only spend them amongst yourself. That's the first piece. The second piece is stop integrating with them. Stop letting them define what success is. Unite with your own brothers and sisters. And then once you all have united, pool your resources. Find an area that you can carve off for yourself. There are a lot of people who are living off of things we invented, things that we do. There are a lot of people who don't want you to be united. Unite, pool your resources. And just like I said, don't be afraid to go to war with them. The same type of people who will sit behind a keyboard and be a troll are cowards. Those are people who will never fight you straight up. Unite, and you will find out that the enemy, as you think they are.
Have you seen me?
Yes, you're fine. Nothing's happened. See, they're messing with you. I'm fine. I can hear you. I can see you. Now they're doing to you what they did to me.
Yeah.
So lose your fear. First of all, lose your fear and understand this. We all came from the same place. They didn't. Unite with your brothers and sisters. And I'm going to tell you, I'll leave y'all with this right here. Stop being afraid to just be black. You don't have to be black and everybody else. And stop letting everybody come into our culture. Stop sharing your culture with everybody. Stop giving everybody a pass. You see, you cannot learn to love another race until first you learn to love each other. And you will never have anything until you learn to love your brother and your sister and stop hating. The people that hate are afraid. That's why they hate. The people who talk against this are afraid of our unity. Remember this, they're more afraid of our unity than they are of our rage. That's the advice I would give to every black person in Colombia. I guess I need to jump out. Are you back? There you go. You just froze and jumped messing with you now. They don't want to mess with me no more.
Yes.
And let me say one other thing while I'm on here with you. In the last 7 years, I have run for the presidency. In the last 7 years, I've been in activism on the front lines of some of the biggest cases. In the last 7 years, for those people who don't know, who really don't know their history, I'm going to speak on something that most folks outside of the United States don't know anything about. When you hear the name Grandmaster Jay, most of y'all are too stupid to separate that from Jam Master Jay of Run DMC, rest in peace. Jam Master Jay didn't pop up until 1984, but Grandmaster Jay popped up in 1978. But you don't know history, and you don't know hip hop, and you don't know anything. You just go on what someone told you. So unless you know my full history, don't open your mouth and talk to me about one moment in time that you know nothing about. I am as successful. I am the leader and the CEO of the hip hop umbrella, along with Chief Rocker Busy B, Grand Wizard Theodore, Kevy Kev Rockwell. Who do you think is at the foundation of hip hop now? So unless you're educated to where I am and look at what's really going on, stop talking about what someone told you and educate yourself and get out of the past. We're living in today, and right now it's about unity. Right now it's about us getting together to stop you people from corrupting that which we built. It is our culture, it is our music, it is our language, it is our design, it is our art form, it is our sports, it is all ours, and you're just a culture vulture. Click, I don't hear you no more. I just wanted to do that one time for the troll that was on there, but we're gonna be all right now. There you go, sis.
No, well, the program is only one hour. Now it's like it's last.
I need you to speak up. I need you to speak up. Speak up, love. Speak up. Speak up.
Then I say that I appreciate that you respond to interview, you accept the interview. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Yes, I appreciate that you like accept the interview. Normally, I do the program for like a 1 hour. This hour starts to a lot of live on Colombia because it's a popular hour for the live. If also studies like that unsuccessful.
They messing with your sound again. Instagram is messing with your sound real bad. You're going in and out. They got you going like, I hear like every other word. And people who are listening or watching this, they're messing with you really hard, Nora. And this is, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. I know how popular your show is. I'm very happy to be here. You know, we've been working on this for a long time. Y'all don't know how hard we've been working to get this show together, and we finally get it together. And look how they treat this sister. Come on, we better than that. I wanted to thank you for having me on here. We're going to have to do it again. Colombia, you are my brothers and my sisters, and I'm only talking to the and that person is me.
Yes, I can see that you are so radical and you have like a radical posture too. Posture too. Can you understand me?
Yes.
Yes, I like that you have radical posture too. Like your philosophy is like a separate black and white people and building black people work, different work. Then now it's like I am more clear about what is your posture, what is your vision about the work. Then I appreciate that you add to the interview. Thank you so much. The people there is connect. Yeah, you want to say other thing?
Let me say this, and I thank you. Gracias. I believe that we, all of us, in the next 18 months, are about to witness the birth of a new world. Not like a world that you remember, a new world, a world where we are either going to have a seat at the table or there'll be no table.
Okay. Then,
that's all I want to say.
Okay, thank you so much. The people that may be inside late, I accept the live in my Instagram.
Anyone that wants to reach me, of course, we're on Instagram. You can reach me at the official Grandmaster J. Or if you're interested in becoming a member of the NFAC, that's going to be blacknfac.com. Or you can wait until I come to Colombia to visit you, because I'm coming. As soon as they let us fly, I will be in your country. Nora, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sorry about all the problems that we've had. I'm pretty sure this this live is going to go down in history. It's going to be one of the most memorable ones.
If you don't have problem in the life, it's not the life.
At least we know they're listening, right? Sister, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Adios. Talk to you later. Shalom.